Suspects arrested in connection with weapons stolen from the Lyttelton Tek Base are appearing before a military court. At least 19 automatic rifles were stolen from the facility, this in the south of Pretoria. ENCA reporter John Bailey is following the story and he joins us now for the very latest. Good afternoon to you, John. Just take us through perhaps first, confirming the number of suspects that were arrested and are appearing before court.
Well, we understand that 11 suspects will be appearing before court today at the Taba Tshwane military court, which is not very far from where we are at the moment. And just to give you an indication again that as we understand it was that these 19 R4 military rifles were stolen from the engineering formation of the Lyttelton Tek military base. And apparently, from reports that we understand, that it was an inside job, and it took quite a few weeks. That there was some planning that was done on the theft of these weapons. So we understand now, though, that those suspects, the 11 that I spoke about, that they were apprehended on Tuesday, and that the weapons were recovered from Hammanskraal, which is to the north of Pretoria. However, when the weapons were discovered, they were out without their closing locks and also ammunition, which of course would make those weapons completely useless. But it might also indicate that these the thieves were caught while they were still busy collecting or stealing those weapons. So they will be applying for bail, as I indicated, at the military court today.
And John, do we know at this point, what charges they are facing?
Well, there's no clear indication, but obviously theft will be the main charge being put to them. And we also understand that there has been some issues regarding the visitation rights that they've had from their families over the last few days, with the lawyer representing 10 of these suspects saying that they were not given all the rights that they were allowed to, and soon after they were incarcerated at the military base. So obviously we'll get some more detail once the court case get underway today, and we'll get a better understanding as to what they are being charged with and whether they will be granted bail for the charges that they are applying for.
And you did, John, mention that they will be appearing before court today. Do we know what time they'll be appearing?
Well, at this point, we understand that they'll be appearing at about 2 o'clock today at the military base. That's not very far from where we are at the moment. And then, of course, there'll be a better indication as to how possibly the theft happened, who are these people involved, whether they are all military personnel, because as I indicated, there are reports indicating that this was an inside job and quite a few weeks went into preparation. There's also an allegation that apparently different personnel were placed at the gate or at the entrances to where these weapons were kept, because these are very secure military bases and where these weapons were being housed. So there'll be a better indication as to what actually transpired when the theft took place on Monday.
All right then. Thank you so much, John Bailey. That was ENCA's reporter, John Bailey, and of course updating us on the upcoming court appearance of 11 suspects who were arrested after 19 R4 rifles were of course found in a Hammanskraal home. Now